Hey, this is Paul Evans, your free online business coach. 0 offers because everybody knows the game. All right, so when it comes to copywriting, especially sales copy for a product, it seems like we all tend to struggle. And if we were going to focus on 3 things, I would say it's self-identification, proof, and authority. If it could be those 3 things, I think that it would simplify our copy and we wouldn't try to get so creative with it. And we wouldn't even try to get ultra persuasive with it. So this is going to go a little bit contrary to all of the stuff that you probably ever heard about what you got to do to make good sales copy. But this is Mike Ritland's site. First time I've ever been to it. I do not own a dog, but I listened to an interview with him, and I thought, well, let me go check this out. So it's Trikos Team Dog with Mike Ritland. I don't even know why he's got that name. I'm sure there's a background to it, and if I clicked about or something, I'd learn about it. But when we think about self-identification, online dog training courses and community, it's so simple. It's not any kind of tricky language. It's not like, hey, I'm trying to figure out what this is about. Right off the bat, if I'm looking for online dog training courses and I want to be with other dog training people, this is something that's already caught my attention, and it's at least going to make me look a little bit farther. So online dog training courses with Mike Ritland. Chances are I would know who he is if I was in the dog training community or had done any type of research. But he says no longer do you have to wait for a conference or seminar to only get an hour in the classroom setting with Mike Ritland. Don't really know him except for the interview, and I'm going, oh, man, only an hour with him is obviously something pretty valuable. Gone are the days of sending your dog off to someone who may not know what they're doing. Now he's created some doubt, and is exactly the way I feel as a dog owner, if I own one, is I wonder if these people really know what they're doing. With the Trikos Team Dog online training courses, you now have direct access to Mike and a dog-loving community for training your pet or working canine. So this is all self-identification. These are obviously elements that this particular community is looking for and wants access to, at least a large percentage of them. You're not going to hit 100% of people out there. That's really impossible. So specialty online dog training courses. So this is part of the proof build here. Canine First Aid certification, CPR certification, advanced obedience certificate. All right, so community resources, the dog den, where you can find everything from health and nutrition, dog training, equipment and products for your dog, and more. Skills, drills, and games, certificate courses, foundations course, basic obedience course. So if I'm like, I don't even know how to do the advanced stuff. Wait a minute, here's the basic stuff. Additional benefits, unlimited access, 800 plus minutes, live chats with Mike. So a lot's being built around his authority, right? And with good reason. He's a best-selling author of 3 inspiring books. Former Navy SEAL, working canine and pet dog trainer. He's doing this currently. Former Navy SEAL canine trainer. So, several things that have taken place on this page is to say, first of all, this is exactly what I'm looking for, self-identification. Second, proof that there's a lot of different levels and a lot of different things that are in there. And then third is this authority piece. Now, this is where people get hung up, because we tend to undervalue ourselves when we see somebody else that's been successful. And we go, wait a minute, I don't have best-selling books. I'm not a former Navy SEAL. I can't do X, Y, and Z. I don't have a glory story. And we tell ourselves all of these things. What I would say is, what is your outrageous value? So his outrageous value is former Navy SEAL canine trainer. And you may be thinking, well, I'm not any of that. But what have you accomplished that other people haven't? And I guarantee you there's something along those lines. So I've said this a lot of times on my public speaking training and coaching, that I gave my first speech at age 12, got paid to speak by the time I was 16. I know most people have not had that experience. Am I the world's foremost public speaker? No. Most people have not heard of me at all. But that one element of proof and authority makes a difference. So I would say, not only focus on that, what's the self-identification factors that my people are going to come to my page and go, oh yeah, that's me. And then what is this piece right here? What is your piece that you've done something outrageously successful, even if it's one time, even if it's something that you feel like, you know what, I did X. Let's say that you lost 30 pounds in 45 days. Most people haven't done that. So take the component of what most people haven't done and start building your authority on that piece. You don't have to know everything in the world about your niche, but you do have to show that you've got some competency and that you've got a right to be selling what you're selling and teaching others how to do it. Anyway, quick overview. I thought this was a super simple page, but filled with a lot of great evidence. Again, this is Paul Evans, your free online business coach. 0 offers, because everybody knows the game.